they have taken back the Capitol building, but the heart of American democracy was overrun by a mob today, devolving into lawlessness and chaos. Demonstrators gaining access in a violent manner, shocking the nation and the world. A shameful assault on American democracy. The U.S. Capitol under siege by rioters storming the historic building, scaling the walls, some breaking, then climbing through a window. Stark images from inside the halls of Congress. One demonstrator flying the Confederate flag, another resting his feet on Speaker Nancy Pelosi's desk. The rioters making it inside the Senate chamber. Agents with guns drawn, their fingers on the trigger. The pro-Trump mob repeatedly urged to go to the Capitol by the president himself, including just this morning.
You'll never take back our country with weakness. You have to show strength and you have to be strong.
One woman was shot and killed inside the Capitol. The circumstances still unclear at this point. Many are putting the blame squarely on the president, inciting his base by pushing his unproven claims of election fraud. Late this afternoon, and only after much pressure, did he tweet a video to his supporters calling for peace while still claiming election fraud. A video that Twitter has now taken down before blocking the president from the platform for at least 12 hours, if not permanently.
This was a fraudulent election, but we can't play into the hands of these people. We have to have peace. So go home. We love you. You're very special.
The breach of the Capitol has raised troubling questions. Mainly, how could this have happened? The president has been calling for protests for weeks now, and yet Capitol Police were outnumbered today. And it turned into scenes of lawmakers ducking under their desks inside chambers. Others removed for their safety, including freshman congressman from New York, Mondaire Jones.
They banged on the door, which at that point had been locked. We were under lockdown. And there were only a handful of guards or security, law enforcement agents on the House floor. And I feared for my life. I mean, my life literally flashed before my eyes.
Tonight, there are growing calls for the president to be removed from office. If Vice President Pence and a majority of the cabinet declares Trump unfit for duty, Pence would invoke the 25th Amendment, sending it to Congress. A 2/3 vote is needed in each chamber to put Pence in charge.
Today, we saw a sitting president of the United States lead an attack against hundreds of members of Congress. He is a danger to the American people.
And all that chaos has overshadowed why Congress was meeting in the first place. The joint session is to count electoral votes and certify Joe Biden's win. Those lawmakers reconvene this evening with that small group of Republican members continuing to raise their objections.